welcome to the first ever a little weekly video discussion. I'm really excited to start this series and get it going every week. So I just wanted to start out with the poll. So on the website, if you go to a-b-o-e.com, which is my website, you'll be able to pull down the menu at the top or at the bottom of the screen. And there's a whole page dedicated to a little weekly video discussion. So my plan was I use this app that I found just on my phone, and it's just a poll app, so you can create any kind of poll. And basically what it does is it creates its own link so that you guys can all go and vote on the video topic of that week. So I just noticed that I think I only ended up getting like maybe a total of 8 votes. And sorry, let me shut the door because my dogs are going crazy. So I had only gotten a total of around 8 votes, and I was just looking for a lot more than that because I'm not really as big as I would like to be yet with the website, but I do have 22 followers, so thank you to everybody who followed. I just really want you guys all to participate in the vote because it's important to me. I want to talk about stuff that you guys actually want to hear me talk about, so it's important for me to get that feedback. So I'm just going to play around with some different ideas. I think this week maybe I will put on a little weekly video discussion page to just go a specific day and time on Instagram and be able to vote for the poll. And anybody who doesn't have Instagram, maybe I will just have them, I don't know, maybe I'll post the list of topics and you can message me your response through aboe.com. So if you message me your response, maybe I'll put like a little pull down and I'll say, here are the 5 topics this week, guys. Like, just message me the one that you'd like to hear, and that at the end of that day, I'll tally up all the results. So basically what I was saying was that I'm going to pick a specific day, a specific time for you guys all to vote, and at the end of that day, I'll tally up all the votes, and then I'll announce what the topic is going to be before Sunday, because the videos are always going to be aired on Sunday. So maybe I'll just do a poll that day. The next morning I'll announce the topic. So you guys just help me out and message me like maybe ideas of how I can reach you guys easier. What's easiest for you? How do you think I can reach all my audience members? Just to get a more rounded vote. So anyways, this first one, everybody had the most votes for leg day. So I basically went to the gym and I filmed a few just different exercises that I do. I believe 3 or 4 quad focused exercises and then 3 or 4 glute focused exercises. So throughout the videos, I had to talk really fast because I had to do the voiceover to the speed of the videos that I filmed, and some of them were as long as others. So just bear with me. I know it's going to probably sound a little crazy when you're listening to them, but I'm about to play them in a minute here, and then I'll follow up with a few more tips that I can think of as I watch it with you guys. So I hope you enjoy.
Okay, so this first quad focus workout is a front barbell squat with the band. In this case, I used a heavy band, and the band just helps add a little glute focus in. And since the weight is in front of you, anytime the weight's in front of you, being held in front of you, that's when you're going to focus on your quads rather than your hamstrings. This one is a pistol squat, and the weight is coming from above you, so it just helps you balance because you have to focus on your motion, or else that weight is just going to snap you back up way too fast. This one is a cable squat with the cable instead of a barbell, so it's basically just like the front barbell squat. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy. Just like a front barbell squat, only with the cable as the weight. This one is called a step up, and the weights are being held at my side. You just want to do slow, steady motions and really drive up through your quads. And this next one is for glutes. It's a stiff leg deadlift, and when you are coming up, you really want to focus on squeezing in your glutes. This one is just some band work that I like to do. I call it a side leg extension, but I'm not quite sure what it's actually called. I'm using an extra heavy band for this one and just really focusing on my hip flexors and the outside of my glutes, and just trying to drive up good. This one is, I think, called a leg curl. I might be wrong, but you can find this machine at pretty much any gym. Just slow, steady motions, heavy or lightweight. And then this one is one of my all-time favorites. It's a hip thrust with the Smith machine. So you can use as heavy or as lightweight as you like. You'd be actually really surprised how much weight you can lift on these. And just anywhere from 10 to 15 reps.
Now I just rewatched all of them that I filmed and listened to what I said, and some of it is literally like pointless because I just didn't have time to say everything that I wanted to say. So I just wrote some notes of things I want to go over with you guys. So for the first exercise, the bands, and I used them again for the side leg extensions, but the bands that I got them on Amazon. You can get them anywhere. I've seen them in like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, so anywhere cheap you can find them. They're really inexpensive. Hold on. Okay, and then for the stiff leg deadlifts that I was doing with the barbell, I just want to emphasize that you guys really need to make sure that when you're doing it, you're bending at the hips, so almost like a hinge movement, I guess. I'm trying to kind of do it in my chair, but anyways, so like a hinge movement, and you want to make sure that you just feel the burn like in the back of your hamstrings, so that will tell you really if you're doing it right and if your form is good. And like I said, just slow, steady motions. Focus on like going down pretty slow, and you can snap up faster if you'd like, but just really pay attention to your movement going down. That's really important. What is this one? Oh, okay, so for the side leg extensions, I said drive up good at the end of it, and I think it was just because I was flustered trying to say something fast enough. I don't really know what that meant, but I think that what I meant is that you really need to like push through the band. So it's gonna, if you use the extra heavy one like I did, it's gonna have a lot of tension. So you really just need to like to drive through that, I guess is what I meant. So that you can feel kind of like the burn and the tension that's gonna go on the side of your glutes, so like your hip flexor area, I think. And then you'll also feel it on like the underneath of your glutes as well. And your quads, you'll burn in your quads as well. So it's kind of just a good like well-rounded movement. And I really, really, really want to stress the importance of using the bands. You can literally add them into any workout. Like if you're just doing squats, you can put a band around your legs and do it with the band. I think it really helps you be aware of form, because I feel like you can feel, you can really feel like what areas are kind of being targeted, and it also just gives a little extra glute work in there for you in every exercise. And I mean, that's never a bad thing. So anyways, and then with the hip thrust, the only thing I could really think to add to that is just kind of make sure to really just squeeze in your glutes. So when you go down, you want to be kind of like this, like a V. So you want your back to be rested on that. This is your back. You want your back to be rested on the bench. And then your butt to kind of be hinged at your body. You want to look like a V almost, I guess. And then when you're driving up, you need to, once you get to like a 90-degree angle, just squeeze your glutes in and pause for a second, or you can even pulse with it. That can just add a little extra work to your workout. So what I mean by pulse is that when you come up to that 90-degree angle, go down a little bit and then come back up to the 90-degree angle and then squeeze and hold and then go back down for another rep. So it would be like you start in the down position all the way up to 90 degrees, slightly down, all the way up to 90 degrees, and pause is one rep. And then you just do that however many times you would want. But other than that, I really just hope that you guys give me a lot of feedback on this video, because it is my first time, and I just want it to be really natural. I don't want it to be like rehearsed or anything. So literally I've been just recording these and saying whatever comes to my mind. So I don't even know if it really makes sense, but I really want these videos to be beneficial to you guys, and like I want you to enjoy watching them. I want you to look forward to seeing them every Sunday. So just tell me what you think I should do or could do to improve it, and just let me know what you do like, what you don't like. If there's anything that you can suggest to me, I'm all ears, because this is so new to me. Like I literally will take guidance from anyone who will give it. So anyways, I just really hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I can't wait to post a poll for next week.